Looking at the New Jersey governor, the new New Jersey governor, did he just dab?
I
when he
believe that
walked
was
up
a
on
dab.
stage? That's what it looked like.
What?
You know, so that's it. All the kids love that.
Oh,
dabbing's
yeah.
officially dead.
Yes, so
if
it's a pretty big deal. What has happened? Perhaps the fever has broken for the Democrats. They have been in a funk. Today is the one-year anniversary of Donald Trump's election as president. And I think the Democrats have been in a funk ever since. This is a little bit of a reaction to that. For the first time, Democrats are winning big in these states. And in Virginia, you look at this, the House of Delegates is also turning Democrat. So that is a big, big deal.
President Trump trying to distance himself from the loss in Virginia. On Twitter, he said that Ed Gillespie worked hard but did not embrace
Throwing
me.
him under the bus.
Said Republicans won 4 out of 4 House seats. With the economy doing record numbers, we'll continue to win. So what, is he right? Is he wrong? I mean, how much of this is about Trump and how much is it?
Well, it's Trump without the Trumpism. Both candidates tried to distance themselves from Donald Trump, particularly the Republican, the Ed Gillespie, who never appeared with him. Now, remember that Donald Trump has been in this state 15 times at his golf course since he's been president, and never once did he appear with Ed Gillespie.
That was Gillespie's choice,
so,
right?
yes, it is. And so he tried to distance himself from Trump, but then he went to a point where he was attacking the way Donald Trump does on issues of race, of taking down the Confederate statue, so using Trump's message, which did not work, in fact, backfired.
Getting back to the Twin Cities, Melvin Carter, just elected new mayor of St. Paul. What sort of situations is he walking into?
You know, that's a really interesting election. First African-American mayor of St. Paul. Good guy, been around for a long time. This was a controversial race unexpectedly because the St. Paul Police Federation put out a flyer that many people described as racist. It might have backfired on them and actually helped Melvin Carter, but he's walking into a situation with St. Paul about to get a very big tax hike, 20% of property tax hikes, but also on crime and on housing. Housing is going to be the centerpiece of his mayoral, his term as mayor. So those are the things that he'll walk into, and it's going to be a really interesting next 4 years with Melvin Carter, the new mayor of St. Paul.
In Minneapolis, we don't have a ton of experience with the ranked choice voting.
I know.
So it's really hard to know what's going to happen here,
exactly,
right?
Jinx. Yeah, so you really don't know at this point, but it's here's the thing to look to. Here's a signal. When you've got Betsy Hodges, the incumbent mayor, actually in third place among the votes, that's not a good sign for her.
Right.
Now we're going to tally up the second place votes, and the people on the bottom will drop out. But this has been really difficult. Is the real question
who the Nikema Levy-Pounds voters
really interesting
went for second and third?
Yeah, very strong with Raymond Dean, the state representative, and Nikema Levy-Pounds. Those votes, where those go, is going to be absolutely critical here. And maybe we'll find out. We thought we'd have to wait for days in St. Paul. We didn't. Maybe we're going to find out in Minneapolis today.
Very good. Thanks,
really interesting to watch.